Hey everybody, welcome to Journey Through the Generations, and we're here to bring you another episode in a series we're calling Reflection of Our Journey. And today's theme is going to be brick walls. So, brick walls. It is, you hear the term in genealogy and family research a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Because people run into times when they're having a hard time finding an ancestor or finding particular information, and they hit a brick wall, and so people react different ways. They stop researching. Some reach out to professionals.
Yeah.
Some pause and stop and look at another family branch or whatever. And so in my instance, the brick wall that I've run into is that my great grandfather, Dr. Ralph Cummings, we found out that he immigrated to the United States. Oh my goodness, I don't remember the date. I want to say it's 1904 or 1907, something like that.
1906.
No, it wasn't 06 because I would remember that. But anyway, so he immigrated here, and he came from Guyana, which was called British Guyana, and then the town is Demaria in Georgetown. It has a bunch of names.
It has a lot going on.
And so I have to learn some history about Guyana and what kind of went on back in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
In South America, right?
In South America, right. It's on the kind of northeast part of South America. And it's, some people I've read consider it a part of the Caribbean.
Yeah. I've heard
because
both,
it's not an island, but it's a part of it. So anyway, so the bad part of it, or the brick wall that I've run into, is that their records are, I won't say non-existent, but I would say hard to find. They're not searchable on, at least as far as I know right now, Ancestry or Family Search. And so I'm trying to deal with that, and it's difficult. It's not as easy as finding domestic information. And so we know that slavery was a part of it too. I think slavery had been abolished by that point, but I just need to learn more history about the area and what it means and what they kind of dealt with. And talking to some of my newfound family members, I'm hearing that he lived on a plantation, so I have some things that I need to find out and learn about, and so that's my brick wall. I'm going to break that brick wall down at some point. If I have to fly to Guyana and say, somebody's going to help me. Somebody's going to help me find my family. If that means
the world is opening up.
If it means I go around the city DNA testing, giving everybody a DNA kit, we're gonna find. We're gonna figure this out. Somebody, so
we're gonna figure this out.
But anyway, that's my brick wall. So I don't know. You said it's not technically a brick wall. I think.
I
don't brick wall is when he got here to the U.S.
I think the brick wall is prior to his arrival in the United States, because we know when he got here, we know how he got here, we know what he did once he got here. We just haven't been able to find him before he immigrated. So that's what I was saying, that the brick wall is actually, why did he come? What did he do before he got here? The answers that we don't have.
My brick wall would be international records.
Correct.
That would be my brick wall.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I have one that I've talked about a lot in both my, on my blog and here. So I won't go into detail about that one. And that would be my grandfather, Booker Mays. He was born in Mississippi, and he, moved to Arkansas and got married to my granny. And I don't know anything about him prior to his marriage to my granny, but that's not the one that I'm talking about today. The one that I'm going to talk about today is one that I'm currently working on, and it is my great grandmother on my mom's side, parents, Maddie Hatchett's parents. I haven't been able to find any information on them except for on her death certificate that names them as Lewis and Nancy. And when I have researched on Ancestry, I have Lewis Heck with 3 different last names, Heck, Hack, and Hecth. So I haven't been able to narrow down which is the correct spelling. I don't know where they were born. I don't know where they lived other than where they were when Maddie was born, which was Randolph County, Arkansas. So I just haven't been able to find any information on them. Even the Randolph County information that I've looked at, they didn't own property, so I don't have like any deed records or anything to look at. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what I can do to be able to find them at this moment. Other than, the only thing I can think of is going to Randolph County Courthouse and looking at some records, some tax records or something like that, because none of those have been digitized that I know of.
And so I think probably what would be good here for us is to, give some surnames that we're looking for. Mm-hmm. You just gave a few of yours, and then in what areas that where you might be looking. So for me, I'm looking for Cummings, Chisholms, Govans, and Works in my family. So all of them are in Arkansas, but I'm starting to see in some census records as I go back that there's some folks that were born in South Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia. So if you have some family members with those last names and want to do a little research together, let us know.
Some of the names that I'm looking for are Hatchett, Wright, Skipper, Mays, and Denson. And my family goes back to Arkansas, back to the 1860s. So before that, they were in Limestone County, Alabama. And I think that's all I know so far.
Yeah. So yeah, that's those are our brick walls. Hopefully, with your brick walls that you're able to break those down. Mm-hmm. And I think Trisha has run into brick walls before where she just took a break and just stopped.
I've taken a break and stopped. I've started researching other family lines. I have asked for help on, social media outlets for people in that area that, have more expertise than I do. I've done a little bit of everything, but I always end up coming back, trying to find more information. And I usually do, when I take a long break, I usually am able to find more information just because so many records are being digitized so fast now. So by the time that I've taken a break and done other research on other family and I come back to this one, I'm able to find more records.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys for listening. If you have any advice or you want to look at some surnames together, reach out to us on our social media pages. All of that information will be listed in the description box of this episode. Reach out and let us know if you're enjoying the podcast and you like what you're hearing and you like the content. Help us out and subscribe and follow us and share it with your family and friends that we're putting out some good genealogy and family research content. So if that's it, we appreciate you guys for listening. Stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask, social distance, get vaccinated, all of that stuff.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. All right, y'all take care. Have a good one.